What's up, good people? My name is Christian Allaire. Welcome to your YouTube channel for Power Yoga. For those who have been checking in on the channel and doing my practices, welcome back. And for those who this is the first time you're coming to the channel, well, I welcome you, wholeheartedly welcome you to your yoga channel. So today's practice is unknown, right? I don't really have a plan exactly how long it's going to go, but you will know by the end of the video, or by the time this is linked up. You can obviously look at the length of the video and understand. I will also put that in the description. So with that, I really appreciate those who are sending me Venmo donations, supporting this channel, giving it the subscribe and the likes and the comments that support the channel and push this practice forward. So thank you so much. And with that, let's begin on the mat in the pose of the child. Welcome to Salt Lake City. Let's get the knees nice and wide. Yogis, let the fronts of your feet, the shins, get a nice stretch by pressing into the tops of the feet. And with those knees about mat width distance, let's bring the belly down, the chest down, stretch the arms out in front of you, and start to breathe. Fire up that Ujjayi breath. Again, let's come into downward facing dog pose. Lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Really try to bring a nice little knee bend here as you stretch the hands way out in front of you. Get a nice long dog pose here. Shake your head around, move it around. You like to do some of this pedaling out action, feel free to do that. We start to bring some blood flow into the body. We want to get some air moving through the system, and this is going to help prime the muscle groups and giving the muscles the strength and the energy that they need in order to move at a more vigorous pace. Ragdoll, back of the mat, hands to feet. You're gonna grab your elbows, drop the head nice and low. Consider a nice sway to side there, yoga folks. Drop the backs of the hands to the floor. Keep the crown of the head reaching towards the mat. Center the weight up in the balls of the feet, so right from the outer edge to the inside, the inner ankles down, the outer ankles pressed towards the floor, so you engage the floor, and we start to round up to mountain pose. Engage to the floor, and we reach up to the ceiling. Big breath in, reach up. On the exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Bring the hands alongside the body with the palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, extend the mountain pose. One more time, hands to the heart center. Bring the hands alongside the body, palms facing forward. Inhale, arms up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the hands to the floor. We're gonna inhale, flat spine, breathe in. Exhale, plank pose. Let's walk the fingers to the top of the mat. High push-up. Take a full breath in your high push-up. And on the exhale, we're lowering all the way down to the floor. Now, before we take a Bhujangasana, we're going to take our hands behind the back, palm to palm grip. Just stretch the hands back, and your chest is going to lift up slightly. So the intention here is to get the shoulders and the chest to open up a little bit. Tops of the feet are rooted down. Hands come away from the sacrum, so we're rinsing out the shoulders a little bit. And then let the hands rest underneath the shoulders. Bring your chin to the floor, relax. Cobra pose, let's lift up, lengthen up through the crown here. Draw the chest forward and up. And exhale, bring the chin back down. Child's pose. Knees rest upon the hips. That made no sense. Did you hear that? I meant to say your hips rest upon your heels. Tabletop pose. Let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And we'll do them with nice cat-cow tilts. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round chin to the chest. Inhale, change. Cat pose. Pull it in through center line. Cow facing. Inhale. One more cat pose. Once you get into cat pose, I want you to curl the toes. Hover the knees about 2 inches off the floor. Keep rounding and doming the spine. Pull in through core. Press the floor away. Make sure you're stacked. Maybe shoulders slightly in front of wrists through the triads of the fingers. So the inside towards the thumb side of the hand. And down dog. Hips up to the sky. Melt the heart towards the back of the mat. And we'll tiptoe forward. Ragdoll, top of the mat. Grab a hold of the elbows here, drop the crown towards the floor. Drop the hands to the floor, relax. Roll up to mountain pose. Gonna reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now yogis, take your left knee off the floor, your left foot up off the floor. You're gonna interlace 2 inches below the left knee. So when we're moving in the standing position, pull it in and then bring it out to the left side. Bring the left knee back to the center. One more time, hug it in. And on the exhale, let the left foot come to the floor. Let's do the right side. So you're balancing on the left foot. You're gonna hug the right knee into the rib cage. When we're moving, keep lifting up, contraction through left quadricep. And let's bring the right knee out to the side. Bring it back to the center, set the right foot down to the floor. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Breathe in. We're gonna cactus the arms into a little bit of a back bend. So open up the chest, lean back, keep the legs really firm here to protect the low back. Inhale, reach up, remove the back bend. Extend up through true north. Exhale, forward fold. On the inhale, we're gonna lift and lengthen flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, high plank. Breathe in, low plank chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And we'll come back to downward facing dog. Breathe out. Let's bring your feet together, back into the mat. Inhale to high plank. We'll take side plank with your left arm lifted. So with your left arm up to the sky, push your right hand into the floor, and maybe look at your left thumb. Left hand down, we'll swing the heels to the left side, side plank, right arm lifts. Right arm to the sky. High plank, down dog, and as you come back to down dog, bend the knees deeply, look between the thumbs, float it up. Halfway lift and lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Empty out. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Let's take the right foot between the thumbs, sit the left knee down for the modified lunge. Interlace the fingers together, push your right knee forward. As you do, you want to dip down towards the right heel. Feel the stretch in the front of the left psoas muscle. If your heel is sickled off to the side, what that'll look like is it'll kind of come to the side. Let's try to keep the top of the foot rooted down really nicely. Inner thighs, they scissor in towards one another so you feel that inhale lift. Take the arms up off the knee to the sky. On the exhale, hands to the floor, you frame up the right foot, curl the left toes for runner's lunge. Easy twist, right arm to the sky, turn open. Exhale, right hand to the floor. We're gonna step forward, left foot to the right, halfway lift and lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, mountain pose, in breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to the chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And let's make our way to down dog. As you do, deeply bend the knees. Look between the thumbs, float it up. Plant the feet. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. And come to Urdhva down dog. Set the left foot forward between the thumbs. Right knee sets down. And we'll take the fingers, interlace them, press the left knee away. Roll the shoulders back, pull the shoulder blades into the middle part of the back. Keep pressing down and forward. Okay, release the hands to the sky. You're gonna take it up. Breathe in. Exhale the hands to the mat. We're gonna frame the left foot. Easy lunge here to the easy twist. Left arm up. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Right foot's gonna step forward. Lift and lengthen, the halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Let's take a chair pose, easy chair. Sit in that easy chair. We'll move into an easy twist. Sweep the left hand behind you, right arm going forward. Belly to spine, weight to heels. Inhale, back to the center. Take the arms up, arch the spine back, and then twist open to the right. Inhale, back to chair pose proper. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe out. Lift and lengthen to the chaturanga position, low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Feet together, back of the mat. Let's come to the plank. And we'll take side plank again. Heels right, left arm lifts. From side plank, we're going to take the left foot off the floor. And we'll maybe find that tree pose. Reach up. And then from this tree pose, we're going to take it into wild thing. Left foot, let it fall behind. Three-legged dog. Left leg should be in the sky here. We'll step through, low lunge. Frame up the foot. We'll come to high lunge, left foot is forward. Extend up. Square off, reach up. Breathe in. Open up to 2. Hands to the heart center. Right heel spins flat. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle lunge. Forearm to the thigh, right arm up, maybe over. Stay really firm in the back leg. Ease into the left knee. One breath to reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale to the chaturanga position. Hands to the floor, left foot back, drop in. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet together, back of the mat. High plank to the side plank. Right arm should be extending up. We'll work into the tree position here, right foot to the inner left thigh. And now from here, we're going to take it into wild thing. We let the right foot come behind us, touch the toes, right toes to the floor, open up the back. Three-legged dog, right hand now. Take the right leg to the sky, lengthen it out, and step through for the low lunge. Frame the foot, and then we'll rise to high lunge. One more breath in, open up to 2. Second warrior, spin it open. Reverse the warrior, breath in. Extended side angle or side angle, breath out. One breath to reverse warrior yogi. Up with the right hand, down with the left hand, and hands to the floor, chaturanga, low push-up. Now inhale to upward dog. We're gonna come back to low plank. Hover. Upward dog. 2 more, just like that. Low plank. Upward dog. Come to low plank. Hover. High plank. Down dog. Let's bring your feet a little further apart here at the back of the mat. Yogi squat. Walk it back. Yogi squat at the back of the mat. Hands to the floor, hips to the sky. Toe heel your feet together. Roll up to mountain pose. Extend the arms up. You're in mountain pose at the back of the mat. Reach up. Hands to the heart center. Now we're going to take the right knee into the rib cage. Pull it in. Okay, you're going to kick your right heel forward. Take your arms up. Stork pose. Extend through the right heel. And in one action, we're going to take a big step into high lunge. 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps forward, land the toes, adjust the feet. Big breath in. Power lunge takes the hands behind you. Now interlace the palms. Let's arch the spine so your palms are together. You're lifting up into a back bend. And we'll move into airplane bounded with your hands in the bound position. And let's bring a little bit of a knee bend on the right leg. We're going to land warrior 2. Slowly land the left toes to the back of the mat. Extend the arms out over the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathe in. Reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Right hand comes down to the floor. Left arm goes over the eardrum. Turn the chest open a little bit. And we'll move to half moon. Left hand to the hip. Walk the weight into the right leg. And we'll straighten out through the left and right leg. Fold forward at the top of the mat. Left hand comes down. Left foot comes down to the floor. Toe heel the feet together. Roll up to mountain pose. Inhale, arms. Breathe up. Exhale, fold it in. Lift and lengthen. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Again, you're going to separate your feet a little more. And then we're going to walk the hands back to the yogi squat again. Palms press. Elbows pressing the knees apart. And release the hands to the floor, lift the hips up to the sky. I'm going to toe heel the feet back together. And then from this position, back of the mat, roll up to mountain pose. Extend the arms up, reach up. Hands to the heart center, breathe out. Okay, yogis, here we go. I'm going to take the left foot up, interlace 2 inches below the left knee, so you've been removing in the standing position. And we'll move it into stork pose from here. You kick through the left foot, raise the arms up, reach. Now in 3, we're going to take the big step to the high lunge. 3, 2, 1. Left foot steps way forward. Land the foot, adjust the feet as necessary. Square off the shoulders, square off the hips. Take a big breath in. Power lunge, sweep the hands behind you, crown forward. Warrior 2, charge into the left heel, up and around. Keep your warrior 2 legs, arms up, breathe in. And then reverse the warrior. Right hand comes down the leg, left hand smacks the back wall. Side angle lunge. Let's do that. Side angle lunge. One time to reverse your warrior. You're going to take it up and back. And then from here, we're gonna come into half moon. So walk your left fingertips out in front. Right heel kicking back. Don't worry, team, I have not forgot about the airplane. We're just getting it in a different spot. Okay, now you're gonna bring your right hand down, you're gonna square off. And from here, bounded airplane. Take the hands behind you, charge into the left foot, work on it. Airplane bound. And then from bounded airplane, stand up. Right foot to the floor, send the arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Chaturanga, float it back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog, breathe out. Rise to the toe mounds. Bend the knees, float it forward. Softly land the toes, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toe heel the feet apart. Peace sign fingers to your big toe mounds, to your big toes, Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. You're pressing evenly through the feet, shoulders away from the ears. And you slowly, with the tension in the arms, you just press the hips up, thereby straightening the legs a little bit. You should feel a stretch in the low back. Really nice compression. Okay, you're gonna release. We're gonna come back into a yogi squat. From this yogi squat, we're gonna move into a twist. Right hand to the floor, locks in the right knee in place. Take your left arm. Release the left hand down to the floor. Lock in the left knee, right arm extends. Beautiful. Come out of the twist. I'd like you to rock onto your butt and then onto your back. Draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze it in. Now from here, extend your left leg forward. Your left hand, place it on your left thigh. Press the heel down and forward. Big peace sign fingers to your big right toe. Grab onto that toe. And then from here, you're gonna pull the right knee towards your nose. And you're in basically a standing leg raise, but doing this on your back. Contract the core into the spine. Pull it in. Elbow stays aligned to center, not out to the side. Pull it in. And now as you relax the shoulders back down to the floor, bring your right leg all the way out to the side. Your left hand is assisting the left hip, trying to keep the left hip peeling down onto the floor. Now from here, keep working the right heel towards the mat and the right toes, pull them gently towards the right shoulder. And then bring the right foot back up. Bend the right knee. And now we're gonna rock the baby. So we bring the right foot into the inner left. And then you make this cradle. And then you pull it in. So you're doing a little bit of a hip opener here. If you look at me, I'm not looking very pretty doing this, that's for sure. Very challenging to do. So you rock the baby a little bit. If you have range of motion, you bring the shoulders down to the floor. Okay, and then release nice and gently out of that. Bring both knees into the chest. Squeeze it in. Extend through the right leg. Remember, right hand, place it on your right thigh. Keep driving through your right heel so your femur head is pulling out of the socket, so you're getting that space in the hip socket. Peace sign fingers on the left side, capture your big left toe, and then you extend the foot up towards the sky. Now with core action here, we're lifting up so the nose is coming towards the knee. Now on the relaxation response, shoulders come back down and we take our left leg out to the side. Try your best to keep the right hip from coming up off the floor. Meaning if the hip lifts a little bit, it's okay, but you don't want to compromise and have the right hip coming all the way out just for the sake of getting the left foot down. So if you see, I'll demo that. In order to get my left foot onto the floor, I have to let the right hip come up. You want to find that little sweet spot here. Okay, we're going to bring the left foot back up. We're going to rock the baby. So you bend the knee. And you take the sole of the left foot into the crux of the right elbow. Left hand comes around here. And then you just kind of rock the baby as best you can. If you can't actually get the fingers to touch, that's fine. Just work into that hip a little bit. And then release, bring both knees into the chest. Grab the backs of the thighs. You're going to start to rock and roll back and forth on the spine. We'll do this about 3 to 5 times, and I'd like us to meet in downward facing dog. So let's do this. Forward fold top of the mat. Lift the hips to the sky. Lift and lengthen halfway to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And we come to downward facing dog. Exhale. 3 breaths. Okay, right leg lifts. Let's open up the right hip socket here. So 3-legged split, square off the shoulders. Tremendous stuff here. Okay, keep your right leg where it is, up in the air with the hip open. Walk your hands to your left foot. So you keep peeling open the right hip to the degree you can. And then from here, we take 3 Shiva squats. So we bring the right knee to the outside of the left, and then you kick it back up. 1. Dip it down for Shiva squat number 2. Kick it back up. Now number 3, you're gonna dip it down. You're gonna kick the right leg back up. You're gonna reopen that hip and then walk it back to down dog with the right leg in the sky. Moving to the twist, right knee to left trot. Spin to the left, open up, pull the pit in. That's the belly, right leg to the sky. High lunge, right foot steps through. Root to rise. Now 1 breath, warrior 2. 1 breath, reverse. Triangle pose, straighten the right leg out, tick tock. You can take peace sign fingers to the right toe, it's up to you. It's up to you. I like to take my ankle and really root down through the right hand and extend up through the left. Okay, we're gonna push into the right big toe now. We're gonna come up, right toes pivot. Here we are, into a forward fold. Take the back bend first, and then let's bring it down. Walk your hands either to the ankles, or if you can get the fingers underneath the heels, try that on for size. Okay, not too long here. Let's bring our hands back underneath the shoulders. We're gonna pivot the right toes. We're setting up for a twisting triangle. So we're gonna have a roughly 2 feet between your heels and the heels are in alignment. Left hand to the floor, spider fingers, left shoulder underneath this hand, and then take the right arm up. Twist open. Pyramid pose, fold over your right leg, drop in. And step forward, right foot to the left foot to the right, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up to mountain pose. That's in. Exhale, forward fold. Easy out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take the left leg off the floor, peel open the left hip. Keep spiraling the inner thighs away from one another. Root down through your right heel, finger pads pushing the floor away. And then we push the hands into the mat and walk to your right leg. Keep spinning open the left hip. And we're setting up for 3 Shiva squats. Let's bring the left knee to the floor on the outside of the right foot and pulse it back up. 1. Number 2, Shiva squat. Bring it down. Kick it back up. Use this to strengthen your right leg. 3rd time. So you minimize the use of the hands and try to strengthen the leg. Really peel open the right hip. And we walk the hands to the top of the mat again, keeping the left leg in the sky, so the 3-legged split. And we introduce the twist. Left knee crosses over the body to the right elbow. Twist, twist, twist. 3-legged dog, kick it back. High lunge, left foot. Root to rise. Send the arms up. Big breath in, open up to 2. Big breath to reverse warrior. To the triangle pose. Straighten the left leg, take it down, forward. Right arm extends up. Pushing into your left toe mound, let's take it up. Left toes pivot, hands behind the back, capture, back bend, forward fold. It is a wide-legged forward fold. Take the hands away from the low back, drop the crown towards the floor. Not long here. Let's release the hands to the mat. Left toes turn, and then we set up for the twisting triangle. Back foot steps in, right hand stays down, left arm lifts. Pyramid pose, folding over your left leg. Release, step your right leg to the top of the mat, and we'll take a halfway lift, and on the exhale we're going to fold and then roll onto our back. So butt to the mat, we come back onto our back, knees to the chest, hug it in. Kick your feet up towards the sky, let's flex the toes towards the face, interlace the fingers behind the skull. Okay, fire up the core, so really press into that belly button and press it towards the spine. 10 times we pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees to the chest. Squeeze in. Bring your palms alongside the body. Extend the feet up towards the ceiling again. Hover the heels halfway down, 50%, and lift the chest up off the floor. Or excuse me, the shoulders. When you lift the shoulders up, the chest lifts as well. Look at your toes. Now slowly float the heels down so they hover about 2 inches off the mat. Keep lifting up the shoulders and bring your feet back to the sky. Heels down halfway, shoulders up. Heels 2 inches, shoulders up. Feet to the sky, boom. One more set, bring it down halfway, shoulders lift. Hover. Now scissor the feet up towards the sky. Take your time. Keep pressing the belly button into the floor. Nicely done. When the feet get to the sky, draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze it in. Soles of the feet to the mat. Bridge pose. Fingers to the heels. Charge the feet into the mat and press your hips up. Start to walk the hands. Yogis, we want to get the hands together in order to draw the shoulder blades together. Right? Shoulder integration. When you get the shoulders to integrate, your chest opens up. Your pecs start to get an opening. Your rib cage, the intercostals get that stretch. So you press the feet down into the floor, the thighs lift, and you keep working the shoulder blades together. Release. Let your knees go side to side. Okay, one full wheel pose. One full wheel. Bring the hands alongside the ears. You know what we need to do, which is to push the hands and the feet into the mat and lift up. And relax, coming back down to the floor. Beautiful work. Nothing really too fiery today. Move the knees back and forth, a little side to side. So a little side to side sway, that's all we need. Okay, we're gonna move into a hip opener. We'll do this on our back. You wanna take the left ankle, place it on the fleshy part of the right knee and thread the needle. And let's use the left elbow to push the knee away. Try to keep your right heel in line with the right hip. You engage and flex the left toes towards the meniscus, the kneecap, to protect the meniscus, rather. Change. Left foot down, keep the left knee bent, and we'll thread the needle. Walk the hands towards the fleshy part of the left kneecap, and then pull it in. And release. Let the knees go side to side and sway them out. Let's get the flow back into where we need to get the flow. This is all about the body organizing itself. We end up regenerating our cells. Our whole biochemistry shifts as we do the practice. Happy baby. Just take the outer edges of the feet. And when you can start to bring in the diet piece and the spirituality piece, You will start to hone your intuition because your abilities to concentrate and focus start to become more prominent. You become more skilled at it. And all these things can be trained separately, but really each one impacts the other. Body, mind, spirit, intuition, merging heart and mind into action. Okay, we're going to release the soles of the feet to the floor. I'd like us to do a reverse tabletop. So you're going to require to sit up a little bit. Bend the knees, hands behind you, fingers facing your heels, and press the hips up. Stretch into your shoulder girdle, really working that really difficult part of the shoulder to stretch. This may feel really intense. You can even do a little slight rocking back and forth. Right, if you have rotator issues, you're going to feel it right here, so be gentle, okay? Keep pressing the hips up, drop the head back. And release the hips back down to the floor. We're going to set up for our seated forward fold. Okay, flesh and flesh. Extend the arms up to the sky, big breath in, and fold in. Okay, we're going to release out of that. And as you do, I'd like you to bring your right knee in. So your right heel's coming towards the hip here. Then we're just going to take our left hand, reach it around the front of the shin, and you're going to twist to the right. And you can come back to the center. And we're going to extend our right foot forward. And we'll bring our left heel in. Okay, this time, our right hand comes in front of the right shin. And we take the left hand behind us. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale, twist. And release. Now you're going to bring both feet out in front of you again, but wide. So we'll go to the wide-legged forward fold. Okay, you're going to flex through the toes, heels down. You're really getting into the groin. It's an external rotation of the thighs. First, bring your hands behind you, and then balloon the chest up towards the sky. Lift up through the chin, and on an exhale, keep the chin lifted so you can flatten out the spine, walk the hands forward. Now, you'll find where your weaknesses are. Maybe some of you know, many of you probably don't, but I had a total hip replacement about a year and 4 months ago now on my left hip. And so if you watch the videos closely, you'll see I struggle in many poses on the left side. That's what's going on. It's still weak in many areas. And in this pose, you'll notice that this foot just collapses inward because of the abductors. The abductor muscles are really, really weak. And that whole hip flexor group I'm still strengthening it. So working through it, right? Right now, it is maximum energy for me not just to let the toes fall in. Okay, walk the heels out and keep walking the fingers forward, lifting up through the chin. The thing is about strengthening muscle, the more that you build muscle and strengthen it, the more challenging it is to stretch. They get bigger, and they're more difficult to stretch. So as you practice, yes, your flexibility might go up and down, and your strength might go up and down, but the ratio between the strength and the flexibility is really what you want to pay attention to. Okay, we're going to release, coming out. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together into the butterfly pose. One of my favorite poses of all time. Thumbs pull into the inner arches. This way you pry the feet apart. So the outer edges of the feet are coming together. The inner arches are prying apart. And then you keep the chin lifted in order to flatten out the spine. Press the knees away gently with the elbows and you fold forward.
And we're gonna release. Beautiful work. Knees come together. Then I want you to make your way onto your back. And as you do so, hug the knees into the chest. Hug the knees into the chest. Try to even out the knees. I want you to keep your knees next to one another. For supine twist, you can drop the knees to the right. You might want to bump your hip to the left, then drop the knees to the right. That'll be helpful. And we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna bring the knees up, bump the hips slightly to the right. Try to keep the knees even as best you can. Let's come up to the center, please. And again, with the knees together and even, just do little circles with your knees. First clockwise or counterclockwise. This is about the sacrum, which is a flat bone in the low back, that flat plate. Switch the directions. And let's wind it down with Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touch, hand to the belly, hand to the heart. Butterfly pose. And let's stretch the feet forward for final rest of Shavasana. Let your toes drift apart, palms face up. Just lie down on your back and totally release. Let's bring a little movement into the body, maybe chin rolling side to side. Fingers and toes, they start to activate. You extend, make an open palm and then a closed palm. Open, fist. Okay, and then from this position, I'd love for you to bring the knees in and then roll to the side body, pausing. In that position, that fetal position. And we'll make our way to the seat. And from the seated position, I'd like you to bring your palms together, just closing out our practice together. Hands touch, thumbs to heart, heart to thumbs, dip the chin down. Expressing gratitude to yourself. Grateful for showing up on your mat. not only for setting the intention to do your practice, but actually following through on that practice. And then calling up another piece of gratitude, something external. It might be a dog, it might be a mountaintop. So call that up. Find something that you feel strongly about. Think about it. Put energy toward it. And with that, go ahead and open up your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much. My name is Christian Allaire. This is your channel for Power Yoga. Again, supporting the channel, super important to me. And I thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that, hitting that bell so you get a notification. Usually I'm doing 1 to 2 videos per week. And on the socials, I'm on Instagram at Christian Allaire, on Twitter at Chris Allaire, and of course I have a website, ChristianAllaireYoga.com. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for checking in from Salt Lake City. I'm Christian Allaire. Namaste.